Right, hello everyone watching. So this is my year review of the Toro Prostripe V2 version 2. By the time this is up, this will probably more or less spot on 365 days of owning the machine. So in terms of reliability, let's start with that. It's been 100% perfect. Yeah, can't really fault it. I'm not going to refer to 56 too much, which has been sold now because I think they destroyed that 56 now. But anyway, with this machine, so usually I put the side skirts on. The ends on both of them should be bent in from factory. I did cut them off, both ends at the wheel, because as you went further up the height of cut range, it was catching the wheel. I did talk to Hayes about that, and they said, well, they're not really designed for this machine because ultimately you should be in a football pitch, you know, going up and down and what they're going to hit, which is a fair enough point. But I thought I'd just let you know about that. This only thing I've done originally was coming out there, the handle, but 4 screws, flip it around, easy peasy. Engine's been fantastic as well. You wouldn't expect much else with the Kawasaki. Should be on most of the pros. 3-speed box. So I'm in number 2. I don't know if you can see that there. That's fast enough. 3 is a bit ridiculous, to be honest with you. But there you are. That's why you have 3-speed box, so you can have a very speed control, which I think they should have put on various other pro models coming from Spellbrook, but there you are. So in terms of reliability, performance, it's been spot on. The only issue I have had is the chain stretched a little bit, and the way you notice the chain being stretched is if suddenly, yeah, you're going along and all of a sudden it sort of stops for about a second and then it keeps on going. So I think that is under whole warranty. There's 2-year warranty with this machine. Some people think it's only 1 for some reason. But I did pay for it myself. I couldn't be bothered to drive it all the way up to the dealer, 45 minute away, faff about, all for something that I can replace myself. And I did buy new chain sprockets and a new chain guard, and that all came to about sort of 20 odd quid, which I don't think was too bad, to be fair. But that does bring me on to a lot of these 56cm Hater Pro Stripes. The chains are lasting about 4 or 5 months with some people. If they just use it flat out every day, all day, well, this gets used here and there, some days more than different days. Yeah, they've been lasting 4 months, so it's not great. You know, they call themselves makers of the finest mowers, but they use cheap chains, so should have used a finer chain. A little rant, but there you are, that's always good fun. But I believe they are working on it, and a chain guard with a metal strip. I haven't seen one, but I think it will probably look a bit like the steel. We'll wait and see on that one. But only minor issue I have had is with these parts here, where the wheels connect on the front of that axle. Sometimes, and I think it might start to be happening now, I don't know, but the wheels start to move. When the wheel doesn't move, the metal work bends. I have heard about this happening on some other Pro Stripes. And apparently some 48 Pros are snapping and 56 Pros are snapping, so that's not a problem. But I think they're working on that as well. In terms of this machine, it bags pretty well in the wet as well. It does bag pretty well. Pretty good on fuel. Also, it's got the BBC, which I still think is the best and easiest operating system on the market. Nice, easy, comfortable. The rest of it, bag, well, I've been trying to talk to Hater about that, and they seem to be quite stubborn on only having a mesh bag, which if you've used a mower with any form of plastic on the bag, they bag a lot better, but there you are. Height of cuts, they're pretty good. I have used this once at home, but other than that, I just leave it as there's no point of messing around. As said, that is for football pitches, rugby pitches, that sort of stuff, to get it when they have a few of these all going up and down, just getting perfect. I would have thought they would be perfect when they're built from the factory, but there you are. I think that was an issue they had with a different manufacturer. But overall, it's been brilliant. Let's have a look underneath. So I don't know if you can see or not. Yes, it does get caked up, and I have got the new 56 blade on it. I think it's probably invalidating the warranty, to be honest, but because it's a bit more noisy, these fins seem to get a bit worn out. I probably should sort that out, but there you are. So yeah, the new 56 blade, I'll be doing a second review on like the blade and the dry speed on the 48 on a separate video, but let's say there's a reason I put it on this machine and took that bear claw one off and left the bubble one on. It is a much better machine. Not much else to say. It's just got a wash port, which the only thing which is on all these Pros, this needs to be improved. It's not comfortable. After a day your hand is black and it does wear out somewhat quickly. Again, I mean, that's only a somewhat small thing, but the old ones were better. When it's brand new, it does feel quite nice, but the old ones were better. But I know there was an issue with the manufacturer, something or other was going on, 1 in 3 failed or something like that. But this machine, absolutely brilliant. I have recommended them to people on Insta and Facebook and stuff, and a few more are popping up. So people seem to be happy to pay the extra money for this over the well, you've got 2 other mowers that you can buy in this size of 22-inch cut. One being a lot heavier and probably not as well built, and one being lighter and with cheaper parts. But no, these are from people that have bought them after my advice. They're really happy with them. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, the only thing that they could change for future development, which what they are, is that chain cover. Just being plastic was never going to be a good idea, but there you are. And the bag, I mean, I don't know how many times I'm going to keep going on about this blooming thing. It's good when it's brand new. You have to wash it and faffing about. Not many people do. Plastic box would be better, or even just a plastic lid rather than this thing. Plastic lid, then just have some vents up along the top, letting all the air out. I think it would bag even better, but what do I know? Someone that uses these machines all the time. There you are. So yeah, other than that, really happy with it. Worth its weight in gold so far. Apart from these wheels that turn stick out, they are working on a new front axle from what I understand, which I think is ready now, but it's only going to be replaced if you break one, from what I heard. So yeah, worth watching out, but maybe on all 2021 models they will be fine. So there you are. So there's my year review of this machine. Yeah, huge thumbs up, probably give it 9 out of 10, I would say, or 9.5. Those things that I mentioned, if they've addressed that, it could be 10. So there you are. I hope you found that useful, and please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon.